Hi, I'm Mike Regan with TranzAct's 2-minute warning for the week of May 19th. Over the last couple of weeks, there have been some very important announcements that shippers and third parties need to understand. The first announcement came from FedEx Freight, and they let it be known that effective January of 2015, they will apply dimensional weight pricing to all of their shipments within their FedEx Freight and FedEx Ground divisions. Now, this is completely consistent with some trends that we've alerted you to in previous 2-minute warnings. And one trend in particular is the fact that the LTL carriers, as well as the parcel carriers such as FedEx and UPS, are all taking a look at dimensional freight issues because they want to make sure that they're being compensated for the space that your shipments take up on a trailer. Now, some of you may not be familiar with the intricacies of dimensional freight, but let us give you a practical example based on some of the articles we've read as well as work we've done from customers. You may have a package that you think will go out at 1 or 2 pounds, but when I apply dimensional weight pricing, that 2-pound package could get re-rated at 4 pounds or 5 pounds. So you can understand that this is, in fact, a big deal that could potentially result in a significant increase in how much it costs for you to move freight. Now, the second announcement came from the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, and they released a proposed rulemaking that deals with the topic of driver coercion. Now, we don't have time to get you into the weeds of this proposed rulemaking, but there are some things that you need to understand. One of which is that what the FMCSA is really targeting are shippers and third parties who release freight to the carriers knowing that there's no way the freight can get to where it needs to go without the driver violating some very important rules, such as allowable drive time. So you may need to understand before you tender freight to the carrier just how many hours that driver has available. Now, you may be asking, why is that such a big deal? Well, because what the FMCSA is doing is saying that if you knowingly tender freight to a carrier and force or cause that driver to violate safety rules, you could be held liable. And one of the amounts that was thrown out in that rulemaking was $11,000 for a fine. For brokers, you could run the risk of losing your license. Now, with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we are on your team, we're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. So if you want more information about either one of these announcements or how it could potentially impact your organization, give us a call today. Thanks for your time.